Okay guys, this is day 5 and I'm still not finished, but the room is in a comfortable space. Luckily I have one more day, Tuesday, to get this room completely set up and ready. And I've been working on this for a while, but I'm going to do a very quick just scan and tour of the room. I still have some labeling to do and some organizing still to do, some things to put away and still some things to like hang up. So I'm just going to start right from the beginning of my door, and then I'll show you quickly the bulletin board outside my door. So walking in, which I'm going to turn around now. When you walk in, this is the outside of my door, of my room. And this, I haven't finished decorating the door yet, but this is the beginning stages of the door. And here is the mood meter, which is a part of social emotional learning. I have to write a title on top of that mood meter. And also the kids will create words to describe their feelings, and we will place those within the pocket chart. Next to that is the voice level. I have to get batteries to put the little lights next to each of the numbers. So that's coming on Tuesday. I have whole brain teaching rules up top, but we also develop a class charter together. So it helps to just focus and make sure the kids are, gives them an idea of what things should be part of our normal expectations in the classroom. So I like to keep that there. We also have our hand signals. I don't really like how they look up there, so I'm probably going to change that. I'm definitely probably going to change that. The magnets, I just found them and stuck them up there. That's the Elmo homework collection, whiteboards. One of those bins will contain expo markers so that the kids will be able to easily access that. Obviously, this pile needs to be organized. That's coming soon. And I'm so happy to have a new Promethean board. It's going to be exciting with this thing. It's not on, but that'll come later. And then we have the 7 habits. I have to be a leader at the bottom to label it. But those are the 7 habits plus 1, which is the 8th one now, is out. Next to that is the writing center. Okay, writing center. So it has the dictionaries, and it needs to be better organized. That bin at the top still has a lot of writing materials that needs to be organized and find a home. And then next to that is just like another, I don't want to say cool down spot, but just a way, like if someone needs a break and they need, a cool down spot. Pretty much that's what it is. And so the kid will be able to sit there and calm down, or if they just need a minute to sit by themselves, they can do that. We have some nice cheery flowers and also a calming, if you look, they can shake this and watch glitter. It's supposed to be relaxing. So we have that, and then we start the library. The library is still in its beginning stages. I still have books that need to fill certain bins, and I need to add labels and remove labels, but that will be a work that I will take on part of the weekend, and definitely on Tuesday I'll be able to finalize and know what labels I need for the library. So yeah, the library will be broken up into sections. I haven't officially done that yet. I like to have, like, the yellow section should be all nonfiction. The middle, the dark blue, and the, yellow would be nonfiction. And then the lighter blue bins in the middle would be fiction, and then the leveled libraries at the end. I'm teaching 5th grade, so I like to move away from having students depend so heavily on levels, that they should be more so applying their knowledge of themselves as a reader to be able to pick an appropriate book. So I like to lean more so in that direction. To just look at the tables, I decided to do color coordinated tables, and the tables are named after space shuttles this year. So I thought that was kind of cool. Extra bins on the floor that has to be organized. So bulletin board wise, we have author spotlight, illustrator spotlight, where hopefully I'm anticipating doing about every month, highlighting a new author and illustrator that will go along with our units of study. Goals, where we will post our class goals and of course have some samples of individual student goals or class goals and make it visible within the classroom. That reading board, I don't like how those letters look, so I'm going to be taking that down and adjusting it. The I can statement board, I have to make a label for standards, and then I have to get 2 hooks to hook the standards on so I don't have to keep stapling on the bulletin board. Just a cool chart, play nice, work hard, stay kind. Then the growth mindset, I have to make a label for that, a heading, growth mindset. Next to the growth mindset is accountable talk, and also sentence starters as well, for when they do text-based or evidence writing. They can also refer to this wall to help. So really accountable reading and writing stems. I'll find some cute way to label, give that board a title. Can't remember what that board was supposed to be. We dig data. This is where I plan to showcase data, classroom data. Still not kind of sure like what that's going to actually look like. More than likely it'll be some type of chart that I will create digitally to print out that will show where students started and then where they ended up. Not so much individual, but more so as a class, different standards that we were not performing so well in and we need to work in, and then monitor those over time. This cabinet area is going to be the 40 book challenge. I'm going to set that up on top. And yeah, so the kids have a challenge to read 40 books for the year. So I haven't even gone into the closets because I'm technically not supposed to be here. And so I'm trying to hurry up and just do a quick overview of the room. This is the green table. It's the challenger. This is table 1. I mean, I can switch them around. I don't know. I just labeled them that way. I didn't look to see table 1, table 2. But that's the challenger. This whiteboard I'll be using for small group instruction when I'm working with kids in a small group. I'll be using the board there. More books. I haven't put all of them up yet. The games is at top. I hope to get more games as we move along. This is our computer area. Got to get that set up. It's not set up yet. So I hope to get those up and running and working. I have to bring in my printer, my color printer. I have to bring it in so that we'll have access to that. My little mini refrigerator is underneath. A bunch of things I need to get organized underneath. Microwave, and then my little nook area. I'm supposed to call it one of these as corner, but I just didn't have time to print that. So this is what it looks like. Those lights are for the voice levels, but I was thinking that we could also use them like at tables to play games and stuff like that. So it should be pretty fun. Nicely. I like it. It's cute. And then my binders, they need to be labeled and organized as well. My teacher toolkit that has all my supplies readily accessible is here, and it's not August 30th. Actually, it's August 31st. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay. So it's August 31st, and here we go. So this is here. I still have to organize that stuff. This is more library. This is the level library. The level library still needs books, so unfortunately I have to go into the closet and get those books out to level them.
Sorry, I'm just heading downstairs.
That's my AP. So I should have been home already. This section here is the fiction section. And I'm also just highlighting and showcasing some picture books, Malala's Magic Pencils up there. I just put the ones I really like. And of course, once it becomes class favorites, I like to highlight those as well. I Can Be Anything. That's part of like the growth mindset. Earth. My first 4.54 billion years. 14 Cows for America. I love that book, and it's nicely in line with 9/11 for those of us that live in New York City. Dream Big Dreams with Obama. And of course I have crayons. These things obviously don't belong here. And then up top I have lanterns up top, and they spell library. It's hard because the lanterns twist. I guess it looked nice when they were all still and facing in the same direction, but that's what the little cards spell on top, library. So that's what's going on here. This is the blue table. This is the Columbia. And then we also have the purple table, table number 4, which is Discovery. And then I wanted this table to be the multicolored table. So I really should have like mixed up the bin and not have it match so much. I think I'm going to change the pink bin out for yellow just so that it's like multicolored. And table number 5 is the Atlantis table. So that's how the kids will be referred to. As far as like the small groups that's like on the board, I was thinking to call them by different universities by the color scheme. So I have to look up and see like whose colors is red and who has orange, who has blue. I know a few of the colleges' color schemes. I can use that to create groups with college names. If I'm delayed, trust me, I'm so tired. I don't even know how I'm still standing and talking in a way that makes sense. So bear with me, guys. Down here is still it's a leadergram. I plan to have that on one of these walls. One of these wall spaces here will be the leadergram. It's definitely gonna have to be a little bit lower because I need things that anything that I have to change in and out, I need it to be at my height level. So this will be a little bit lower. And then I do have some other charts that I want to put up top. Like I have some nice quotes and sayings that I would like to put up on top without overly decorating. You don't want to overly decorate because then when the kids' work comes in, then your room is like super cluttered and has a lot of stuff. So that's it as quickly as I could. I can't believe it's almost like 15 minutes. I've been just trying to give a tour of the room, but that just shows how much stuff is going on. I haven't even gone into my closet. I'll give you guys a sneak peek into my closet. Came along pretty nicely considering I only worked on it for like 3 days. I still have quite a bit to do, but I definitely feel confident that I'll be ready. And like I said, my lessons are done, so that's great. And I just want to play around with that Promethean board a little bit more so I can feel comfortable with that. And yeah, I don't like the way those look. I'm definitely changing that. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. And so this is day 5. It's August 31st. This is Labor Day weekend, so we have the Monday off. School is closed, so we're not really allowed to come in and work on anything. The rest of the staff has left already. My assistant principal is downstairs, so I have to wrap this up and be on my way. Okay? Remember, teaching is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. Bye, guys.